Hey everybody. All right. So today is what is it? Monday, August 10th, and this is yeah, it's called the Daily. I don't know. Maybe I should change the name of this. I don't know. Menu. Let's see what we got. Switch account, select stream, refresh page, sign out. Oh, I'm the owner. I don't know. It's fine. Um, so today I am going to talk about some of the AI stuff that I was doing yesterday and what came out of that. So if you went to my LinkedIn, you're going to notice that there's been a lot of recent posts. One was an actual podcast. Another was this AI. I think it was a 30-second thing. I don't know how long it was, but that one is actually really interesting. And what was really interesting about it is it wasn't me. And it was pretty close to me. And I was like, what is happening right now? Um, let's see if I can pull it up. But that really was like it was pretty fascinating, not gonna even pretend. Um, hold on, let me do some other things that are happening. Um, full name. But yeah, so it was it was crazy. New item, edit, username. I'm setting some things up. Sorry about this. I could say I'll be right back, but I probably won't. Uh, uh, create account. That's like that. There we go. So great. This is better. I'm in. So let's move that there and let's get rid of this one. So I want to disconnect. Channel details. Okay. Leave channel. More options. No, leave channel. That's fine. Cool. So let's get back to what I was going to say. If I go into LinkedIn and I go down to AI one, yeah, it's this one. So many messages. Uh, Here we go.
Artificial intelligence.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it and then let's get into this. Sorry for the confusion. I had a lot just happen. All right, so I am going to share my screen.
Are being automated at unprecedented speed. This isn't a threat. It's an opportunity
Oh,
to
I have to
focus on what
keep it
humans do
focused.
best:
Okay.
creativity, judgment,
So you
and
see this
connection.
over
But here's the
here?
shift most leaders miss:
It's a
AI
creepy
isn't just a
smile,
productivity tool, it's a
but
collaboration
the
partner.
lip sync
The
isn't
most
bad.
effective teams
But
aren't
needless to
replacing
say,
people with AI,
my
they're
eyes look
using AI to
creepy.
make their people more
But this
powerful.
isn't
So, what
me.
skills does the modern workforce
Didn't
need?
talk,
Critical
didn't
thinking,
record any of
prompt
this.
literacy, the
Okay. And we'll come back to that because that's kind of annoying at this point. Um, oh, that's fun. But really, I want to come back to here. So that was all done with AI using a tool called Descript. Three parts to that. One, I actually created my AI voice and I read a script, had it record my voice the way I talk, and it's not bad. It's not 11 Labs good, but it's not bad. Uh, and then the next part was actually creating the avatar that would actually do the presentation. And that avatar uh, probably took about 10 minutes for it to actually do end to end. But once it did that, it was pretty good. Um, I was pretty impressed with it, to be honest with you. It created all those B rolls. It even created the entire speech. And by doing all of that, I don't know, it took like, what, 30 minutes to do that whole thing. And when I say 30 minutes, the computer was doing something for 30 minutes. I was in the other room, probably playing with my dog. Um, but yeah, that that was the crazy part about it, is that it was that easy to actually do. Um, I don't know. It's getting easy and easier to make content. So if you're worried about not making content, um, or you're like, oh, I don't know how to do it, you don't need to know how to do it anymore. But there's a cost to that. And I don't mean financial cost, which there is a financial cost because you have to buy Descript and pay for the licensing and all that. But the thing that the cost is it's not you. It's not authenticity at that point. I was doing this, so you see this, and it changes to that card. Uh, sorry, random card magic just to show it's me. Uh, yeah, it's authenticity is everything. I've I have a setup at my house that's really kind of decent. I have a good background. I have it the lighting fixed and all of those things. But I have real and I have this amazing mic. I recommend the mic, not gonna lie. Uh, Here I'll even I don't find mic. It is yeah, they're really good. And the one I got is Fifine, Fifine mic. And they're not expensive. Like I'm looking at them right now, and they are the one I have was $32. That's it. And it sounds great. There's a better one, which is the XLR version of it, which is $56, but you're not spending $300 on a mic. Anyway, um, that wasn't a promotion. I don't work for them. I'm not getting sponsored or any of that. It's just it's a good mic. Um, but the authenticity is the thing that's actually going to stand out the most. So as you can see, this is live. This is not polished. I am babbling. I am playing with cards. I am talking about whatever's on my mind. And that's kind of the goal of like a live stream, right? Is you just keep going with it. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. The If you want to get good at something, do it a lot. Uh, there is a saying that practice makes perfect, and I heard a correction to that, which I completely agree with. Perfect practice makes perfect because you can practice the wrong thing for years and get really good at doing something poorly. And just because you're doing it a lot doesn't mean you're going to be good at it. Um, Great example is me trying to do the classic pass. Classic pass, for those who don't know about card magic, is you do that. You can't even see it. Let's see if I can get you to, but you'll see a card, you'll flip it over. Gotta keep it in that. Let's see. That's probably the best. And then you do this. And then what I do is as soon as I bring this over, I'm supposed to do that is really what it is. And now the eight's back on top. Um, and I don't have it down. And I don't know if it's my pass, my cover. I You got to do it like this. But what I'm doing is I'm flipping this out, and then this is coming up, and it's like that. But I've watched people do it, and it is so smooth. But what's really interesting is there's another pass that does it like that, and there's the eight again. I don't get it. And then there's the other pass. Whoa, I don't know what that was, but that's a seven. I don't know what happened to the eight. But let's say the jack's on top, and I do this, and I stop, and then you have the jack somewhere in the middle of the deck, and then you do, and this is what they use for the ambitious card, but I can't get the mechanics right without doing all of that, and that was just horrible. Anyway, I don't think you're here to watch me do bad card magic. Um, anyway, I have two views right now, which I don't understand why. My whole purpose of the authenticity, this is me, this is what I do. I love playing with cards. I love talking about AI, and I love doing um, fun things and building stuff and building teams and like inspiring people to go, oh, I didn't know I could do that. And then they figure out how to do that. Um, that is really all I had to do is don't worry about polishing everything. Um, you should be embarrassed on your first release. That isn't from me. That's from Reid Hoffman. Um, if you're not embarrassed by your, if you're not embarrassed by your first release, you release too late. And that's why I'm doing streams like this now rather than a polished podcast with a nice intro and outro and all of that stuff. I'm just turning on a mic and talking. Um, so that's about it. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world right now, and I'm having fun doing it. So I guess that's it. And I will talk to y'all soon. Um, probably tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. Uh, but what is this saying? Like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, if you do that, then you'll get an alert, so you'll know when I'm going live. I don't know when I'm going live. I would say I'm consistent. I am not consistent. I do it when I have time and when I have fun and something to talk about. Today was just me turning on a mic and babbling and showing you card magic, which showing you bad card magic. I still like this one, even though it's really easy to figure out how I'm doing it. But you see this, and then I shake it, and it becomes that. Anyway, I don't know why I have 4 viewers right now. Um, thanks for watching. I don't know where you're coming from, but I'm gonna go for now because it's kind of crazy. And I will talk to y'all soon. Oh, and I do still have an outro, so there's a little polish to it, but you get the point.